Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Galaxy Melts. Today, I'm going to be bringing you a life story about my first time getting into a fight. So, around this time, I was about 9, 10. No, I was probably around 12. I don't know. This is my first actual fight, though, like fist fight, like exchanging fists and everything. Okay, so I never really had too much over. I never started problems with these people. Let me just say this now. They were all family. There's 3 of them. I'm not gonna say their names, but the one that I fought with, I'm just gonna call him Jamal. No, he was not black. I'm not saying Jamal's a black name. It's just sometimes it is. It's just for the people that took that wrong. Okay, so yeah. Now, Jamal was he was not the youngest, but he's not the oldest. He was in the middle of the 3. I think he was a year younger than me. No, he wasn't even a year younger than me. He was like really close. He was like 6 months, 7 months younger than me, okay? And this is definitely not his first fight. He fights with his brothers all the time. His dad gets like brutal with him and everything. So yeah. So after that, like after all the explanation, we can just get right into it. So where I used to live with my mom and where she currently lives now, there is like a bunch of apartments and it's pretty ghetto. Basically everyone is working off welfare and I don't like it up there. So there's also playgrounds, and there's this place called the Big Kids Playground, Little Kids. Little Kids was on his side of the apartment complex, as the police put it, and then my side. We really weren't supposed to cross because every time we would get problems. The cops would be called. It's just a bunch of crap like that because we would always fight verbally and physically, but not before this day. So he was over at the Big Kids, and for some reason he must have been in a bad mood. He had a problem with me. So I walked out back, and I was just chilling up there. I don't remember what happened really, but I remember he started like swinging at me. So I was like, hot damn, this is getting real. Trained my whole life for this. No, I'm kidding. But I was an active young lad back then. Didn't really play much video games, so I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I'm actually eating Subway while fighting him, alright? And I don't know why I was, but I remember like every time he'd punch me in the stomach, I'd be like, ow, this Subway is getting to me, and he would just get more angry and throw more punches. In the end, I'm pretty sure we tied. I'm not sure, like we both went home, but like I think we both like smashed each other's faces into like this drain. Like a water drain that's in the middle of like the field. It's like you go down a hill and then there's like a water drain there. Yeah, like there was some blood and everything, but other than that, it was alright. We were just throwing back punches and punches. And then that basically started the whole like family feud against me and his family. And yeah, they didn't like me after that day. And then after that day, like their whole family, like all the kids would like gangbang me all the time, and playing football was horrible with them. I would have to like, it was basically 3-on-1. They would always like try to get me out to play this, what we used to call it, a smear the queer, but it's when you like throw the ball up and whoever has it, everyone has to go tackle them, and you just try to stay up with the ball as long as possible. Yeah, they did make sure I was the one to get the ball at times, so that was kind of rough, and that led to a series of bullying, which didn't really bother me. In the end, just made me a stronger person, and maybe to the person I am today, which is the person that doesn't really give a shit if you hate on them, really. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this life story, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Sorry about the shorter story, I'm just having a lot going on. It's really hard to make a video, and losing a lot of motivation due to things going on in IRL, so yeah guys. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day.
One time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team, even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog.